Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to a brand new video. I'm finally back after a 2-week vacation and I can tell that I have recharged myself and I'm ready to pump up the videos, stream even more and, should I say simply, conquer this game. The War Within is knocking on our doors and in about 2 weeks and a little bit more we are having a brand new expansion with everything else brand new. So in today's video I'm going to go through another set of changes about Enhancement Shaman, which came out like 3 days ago. So let's see what has Blizzard done to us this time. Have they been nice unlike before, or have they just continued to put us more in a mud? And I want you guys to leave a comment down below about your opinion on these changes, and if you have tried them already, are they good, are they bad, and stuff like that, because today is my very first day in this game and I still cannot give my opinion because I haven't tried anything, and I'm also not sure if these changes are applied only to beta or they are in a pre-patch as well. Anyway, I'm going to be testing it, make even more videos in the next few days and obviously stream it. So if you want to watch me live stream, come to twitch.tv/Sektor888, or if you just want to keep in touch with all the updates and stuff about Enhancement Shaman, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. And yeah, that's enough chatting. Without any further ado, let's start with the changes. So here we are, we kinda have two sets of changes, so I'm gonna start with this more important, with the better ones, and then I'm going to go towards the lower one. So the first change we have within the Alpha Wolf, which is changed just by a little bit numbers in that physical damage around Feral Spirits, so nothing much, but yeah, thank you Blizzard. Then we have Ascendance, which says transform into Air Ascendant for 15 seconds, immediately dealing not 187% but 215% of attack power, which is, you know, quite decent, nothing too much, but it's still better than it used to be. Then we have a buff in a Crash Lightning with around 5%, a little bit less, and here on the other hand around 3%, which, you know, also nothing much, but yeah, it's better than nothing. Then we have our Doom Winds buffed, which we were requiring, and they gave us a little around 9% buff, which again is better than it used to be, and you know, I'm sure it could make some changes. Then we have an Elemental Blast, which they first buffed, then they reversed the buff and they buffed it again, so this just shows you that Blizzard really have no clue what they are doing, and at the one hand they're saying they are satisfied as how Enhancement Shaman works, at the other hand they are not, so just a real mess within the Enhancement Shaman developer team, especially for PvP. So Elemental Blast has been buffed for 26% in, you know, both these sections, not to read them all because it doesn't really make much sense. Feral Lunge also got a little bit buff, which, you know, won't make literally any difference, but yeah, it is there. Fire Nova as well, in PvP nobody really uses it, so it's not that important to us, and it's buffed for 6%. And we also have a nice Strike buffed, which I was always saying that need a little bit buff, which is, you know, cool spell but just wasn't having a big justice in damage, and it got buffed for 18%, which is good. Then we got a buff in Lava Lash for 20%. Then we got a buff into Storm Strike, which is 17%, which is also cool because the last time I was doing tests, Storm Strike and you know, that Wind Fury part of Enhancement Shaman was not doing the great damage, so I really hope they buffed Wind Fury as well. Then we have a Sundering, which got buffed by around 20 to 30%, which is, you know, pretty cool because it was also lacking a damage. Then we got a buff in a Tempest Strike for all those people that don't want to use Elemental Blast. We got this a little bit enhanced by just a 5%, and yeah, Wind Fury weapon got buffed, thank you Blizzard. Not by that much, only by 4%, but again, it's better than what we had, so all these little changes can actually make a bigger impact, you know, when they are all grouped together and stuff like that, so we'll just have to see that. Then our PvP talent Ride of Lightning, which we were using with playing Storm build, also got buffed by 10%. You know, it's pretty cool, so yeah, pretty decent buffs. I'm glad that we haven't seen any nerf, and yeah, on what we had, this can just push us forward and, you know, make us better. So let's just scroll just in case if there's something else down. Okay, so down here we have changes for hero talents as well. So we have a little bit nerf in arc discharge. Then we have some changes in Tempest for enhancement every 40 Maelstrom weapon stacks. Okay, as it was. So it got buffed by 40%, which is good because I was also feeling a lack of damage in Tempest. Look at this. For Elemental they changed that every 300 Maelstrom spent will actually replace Lightning Bolt with Tempest, and this should be on Enhance as well because 40 Maelstrom weapon stacks are too much and 30 should be perfect. So yeah, once again they are too overpowering Elemental Shaman over Enhancement, and it's really not that fair because they also got the change in Ascendance, which is reduced cooldown to 2 minutes, but Enhancement Shaman isn't touched, and now they're doing this to us with Tempest. Very, very bad, Blizzard. Then we have a Lively Totem for Enhancement. It's nerfed for 25%. Okay, not cool. Then we have Reactivity, which is also nerfed around 35%. Then we have a Surging Totem. It actually got buffed for 13%. Sure. Then we have a Totemic Rebound, also got buffed by 12%. Well, some very interesting changes, and Farseer is not for us, it's for Restoration. And then we have a General, this is for Resto. Elemental. For Enhancement Shaman, Lightning Shield is also increased by 6.7%. Okay, it's also cool. Chain Lightning for Enhancement also increased by 10%. Deeply Rooted Elements also increased. No, this is... No, Deeply Rooted is same, but Ascendance, yeah, I read this before. So yeah, I assume that these are all the changes from above. Some other things, Primordial Wave for Elemental only got changed. Oh, we got Splintered Elements. It got nerfed. It doesn't grant 20%, it grants 10% haste more. Wow. So Stone Bulwark Totem. I'm not sure what these numbers mean in coloring, but something has changed there. Thunderstorm. Really don't need to comment this because it really does nothing important, and it was about by 5%. Wow, pretty interesting. So we have some Anima Powers. Not sure what these are. They're just... So yeah, that's it. So yeah, I see few of these changes are actually also in this post as well, so I'm just gonna run through these ones real quick. So for regular Shaman, removed a couple of unnecessary sound animations for Stone Bulwark. Yay! An issue causing Sky Fury buff to drop off after transferring zones and disconnecting has been resolved. Earth Elemental Summon no longer resets the swing timer. Fixed an issue with causing the tank projection to fail on transport. Fixed an issue with all Shaman started builds having incorrect data. Okay, so these are just the fixes about Shaman. So then we have changes. These are for Ellie and Resto. We don't really care. Yeah, I only care about this, and it's not at the enhance. So yeah, here Tempest damage reduced by 21%. Ooh, and I'm pretty sure in the previous post that I read that it got buffed. Okay, maybe I misread it. Then Ascendance initial damage is now properly modified by Stormcaller. Tempest Strike is now properly modified by Stormcaller and Nature's Fury. Torment Invocation now properly limits Tempest damage to be kept at maximum 5 Maelstrom weapon stacks worth rather than potentially up to 10 using Wind Strike. Alright. Yes, these are also small balances. Then Totemic, Searing Volley damage reduced by 50%, Searing Bolt damage reduced by 50%, Surging Bolt is now properly modified by Nature's Fury, Seeing bolt is not properly modified by fire and ice. Seeing bolt properly modified by fire and ice. Tremor is not properly. Oh my god. Nothing really important, and just look at these things about elemental. Lightning bolt 3%, labrers. It's reduced. Okay, so not everything is a buff. Okay, at least that's fair, I guess. And the last one, printed elements, is 10% instead of 20. Yeah, which we already knew. Okay. So yeah, these are pretty much all the changes, all the updates that have happened since I made the last video about these updates, which was like 15 days ago, since the day I went from for my vacation. So yeah, overall pretty interesting changes, few really unnecessary nerfs, and I don't know for what reason, but I guess it's fine since we also got a lot of good spells and, you know, good hitters buffed. Unfortunately, they still haven't reduced the cooldown of Ascendance to 2 minutes for Enhancement Shamans, or they haven't simply reduced the Tempest thing to be activated every 30 minutes from weapon stack spent instead of 40. But yeah, I would really love to see those two things, but at this point I really think we will. And yeah, overall decent changes. I cannot say if we are good or bad yet because I still haven't tested it, but I will be testing it in next few days and obviously make a video, stream about it and stuff like that. So yeah, please comment down below what is your opinion about all these changes, and have you tried it, is it good, and is it applied to the pre-patch or it's only for beta right now. I will be playing it on beta just to be sure that these changes are applied there, because I'm not sure about pre-patch. So yeah, that will do for this first video comeback. I hope you guys are doing alright, and yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one.